This one, the Terrier 1-A3. This ship has carried Kerbals before. Let's just take the booster off for now. And in fact, it has quite a lot of Delta V, 1800, though it's going to handle part of the... By the time it gets into orbit, it'll have about 1,000 meters per second of Delta V left. Like, this thing's flown past the moon and stuff, so I've used it before. And so I'm figuring I'll just use it for this. What it needs, though, is it does need RCS. So, here, let's take off this. It's going to need a docking port at the top. I'm just going to modify this right now. Docking port. Coupling. Docking port. Right at the top. Like that. It's going to need... Oh, it has... It does have some monopropellant already aboard, probably because I put a fuel cell on this thing. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So all I need to do is put on some RCS blocks. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball this. I do have... Oh, we have different ones. Restock's thrown in some RCS blocks. Nice, nice, nice. So Restock has thrown in some RC... Oh, are these the stock ones? Yeah, these ones only have a thrust. Where are we here? I saw the thrust. A 0.1 kilonewtons, which is not a lot. That one, these ones are 1 kilonewton. I wish there was one sort of in between these ones that are... Like, these are a tenth of these ones, but I find these ones are often just too big. But these ones are a smidge too small. But you know what? I think we'll just live with them. I think we will. What kind of symmetry I got there on the bottom? I got 6-way symmetry. Oh, that can be fixed. So what we're going to do is just put on... I mean, it doesn't really need that much. It's just for docking. Put that on 4-way. Well, that's 3-way symmetry. 4-way symmetry here. And I'm going to take these lights and put them on 4-way symmetry in between rather than 6-way symmetry. And then I'm going to get another pair of the same docking ports. Ah, this is going to be an issue. Okay. And the issue is that these ones are further away from the center of mass than the other ones. But I might just say, whatever. Oh wait, I got RCS Build Aid aboard. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had that. Okay, never mind. I have a mod to help me out. I have a mod to help me out. I do. I do. Can I change the color of these or anything? Or just, no, I can just change the orientation. I like what they are, so I'll leave them. So what I think I might just do is, I got 4 of those up there, but I'm going to get the stronger ones down here at the bottom. Ah, I don't like how big those are. Oh well. And we're going to severely turn down... You know what? Screw it. Let's put the small... I just hate how big those are. And we'll turn down the thrust on the top ones. Actually, what might be a good idea, I know I'm talking, is to put 6 of them down here. And that might compensate nicely for the fact that they're closer to the center of mass. And then these can go back to 6-way symmetry. Let's see. Let's turn on RCS Build Aid. RCS Build Aid is a wonderful little guy to help you tweak your RCS. So like, for instance, right here, it's saying that if I thrust to the right... I'm going to induce a torque of 1.25 kilonewtons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thruster block and see what happens if I start to turn down that thrust. Yes, and that's bringing down the torque. So we're going to bring that down, and that has to do with the fact... I am completely backwards on... I should have put 6 of them... Oh my gosh. Not having a good day. Okay, let's put 6 of them up here. That makes more sense. And 4 of them down here. I had them completely the wrong way around. Were there people in the chat pointing that out to me? Probably. There's always people in the chat picking this up quicker than I do. Okay, now let's see what's happening. Okay, what's our torque now? Our torque is 0.415 kilonewtons. Kilonewton meters, I should say. So we'll turn these down. Yikes, I'm turning them down a lot. There are 6 of them up there. Okay, so that's for the right. For the left is the same. Up is the same. Down is the same. Forward doesn't matter. It's all symmetric anyway. Backwards is the same. And then you can get into... Good. Okay, I think that's good for RCS. I suspect that will work just fine. So let's put this all back together again. Booster back on the bottom. And this fairing needs to come all the way. Is there a KOS probe core on this guy, by the way? I'm not convinced there is. This might have been from before I was regularly using. So I'm going to sneak one in there. The KOS probe core. I think this predates when I introduced KOS into this series. So nobody's to know the difference. There we go. Okay, let's build this fairing. Edit fairing. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was good. How did I do that? And will it let me? Okay, no. Place that, and can I close this off nicely? Come on, let me close it. Let me close. There. That looks good. Okay, let's check the staging out. So let's turn off our checklist. That's good, that's good, that's good. Then that comes on, and oh my gosh, this is, yeah. Let's get into action groups and see what's going on there. So for 5, we're going to deploy, yeah. Activate the engine on the launch escape system, but we need to decouple this node at the same time as that. Yep. And on 0 is, I must have had this on. Maybe there's 2 probe bodies in there now. Toggle the antennas. Okay, that's fine. I'm assuming that's okay. I'm just going to put on, again, because this is just a docking port holding this on, and if I trigger, there is an abort action group. And if I trigger that abort action group, this could go. But so I'm just going to put some there. That'll hold that together better. Okay. Staging sensible. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Oh, I know why that's like. Okay, so these ants are backup engines. This doesn't need to be in the staging. Parachutes. That's the decoupler for the capsule. These are backup engines, which technically it kind of doesn't need anymore. And this is the... whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so... oh my gosh, what is that in the curb buck display? Somebody's asking, what is going on down here? And I'm just noticing it now. I do have a strategy which adds costs to all my launches. I can't remember. So I think that's what's going on here, is it's adding a cost to this launch, and we just can't see all the numbers. I think all the launch costs are doubled, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't care about. And that's part of the media madness, and what it means is I get extra reputation and stuff. So it's a way of sacrificing funds to earn more reputation, which I'm perfectly good with. Because I have so much fun. So that's what's going here. I just think the display is kind of messed up. That's all. Okay, I am ready to, I think, go for this. So we have RCS available. Is that Terrier that's here on full throttle? Probably, yes. I think it should be good. I just am a little concerned about the staging, but I think it's all good. And I'm also thinking I'm just going to go for it. Now, who's going to be our peoples? Well, Jebediah and Bill have already jumped the gun. And you know what? I think you're going to be our lucky peoples. I think you're going to go for it. I'm just going to go with what's said there, because I do need an engineer for the contract. And Jebediah, why not? Of course, they're going to be up there for 30 days. So we won't be seeing them for a little while. All right, so yeah, let's launch. Let's do it. I know I have a strategy that does affect the costs of the launches, but I'm not exactly sure. I most certainly have 2 pro bodies on you. Aren't I special? So, oh well. I don't know where there's 2 of them hiding in there now. That's okay. So run the, not that, dummy, launch. And I'm going to go into an 80-kilometer orbit, and because we're going to have to do a rendezvous. All right, and where is our station? Our station probably isn't a station at all. What is it? It's that. Okay, we're going to have to rename some stuff when we get up here, but that is our target. All right, let's time warp until it is just past us. So that is what we're rendezvousing with. Our rather crackeny station. Okay, let's get back to here. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. I don't know. I'm very used to, because I always put my stations into a 120-kilometer orbit. So I'm very used to launching just as this gets to the end of the little birdie icon, and it just seems to work for me. Nothing too sophisticated in that. All right. And I think we're all good. This is actually a very similar booster to the one we just used to put up the station, but it is slightly different. It has these tapering, there's more of this kind of tapering down to 1.25 meters going on to fit onto the Terrier that's there. So it's kind of the same, but a slight modification. We'll call this one the Skipper 1A, and the one that we put up the station is the Skipper 1B. Bill has a mustache, yes. I like that look for Bill. All right, so much the same. So coming up through the clouds. Do I have a smart part on there? I do. That should have been the giveaway, that I have KOS installed when I see a smart part sitting there. That smart part takes care of the staging for me. I just couldn't remember when it was, how long ago it was I last put Kerbals into space. It's been a long time. But it's hopefully going to become a regular part of streams to come. Clouds are looking particularly nice today. Okay, again, cutting a thrust. Bill and Jeb here. I should put this on here. Keep an eye on them. And yeah. Okay, so at 40 kilometers, this thing should lock on to prograde, though I think it's proceeding very well. Yeah, I do want to get into bigger launches. Bigger engines, bigger launches. Put some. This is just a start for this space station. I'm a little bit I don't know, maybe I didn't test it because I'm looking at the stream time and I want to get this done and docked and everything before the stream is done. So that's why I just kind of went straight into the launch. But I'm always a little nervous about the staging, but I think it's okay. At 50 kilometers, we're going to stage the fairing and lose the escape tower on here, which looked for a second like it wasn't going to go, and then it did. So that went okay. And let's see. Oh, we're almost ready to lose this. There we go. And now we're on to a little Terrier engine. And it has as backup propulsion a trio of little ant engines, which, if all goes well, I shouldn't have to use. They are completely there as backup. Because at the time, if this engine failed and I had Kerbal stuck in orbit, like, that's a bad scene, right? Now they have RCS, so there's actually 3 means of propulsion on here. So we have backups on top of our backups. Okay, we have just cut off because we reached our target apoapsis. So let's time warp out of the atmosphere. Whoa, there we go. Get a little bit closer to that burn. Okay. A little bit closer. There we are. Okay, 10 seconds. Is this going to go to full thrust? I do like this little ship, but it only holds 2 Kerbals. And I don't have any pods that hold more than 2 Kerbals, so I definitely want to start moving in that direction as well if I'm going to start putting Kerbals in space more often. I'm wondering where that other KOS probe core is. Got it hidden in here somewhere. Oh, one other thing. Ah, shoot. Oh, well. I don't know. And where have we got here? There's our orbital parameters. That is very, very nice. Again, we'll run that alignment script. I spelled the line wrong. That's always a bad sign. Somehow a line suddenly has an H in it. There we go. Did that without too much drama. Okay, let's get ourselves to the station. Let's see if we can do this at record speed. That's what I want to do. Oh, that was way too much. Okay. Feels about right. Okay, so what do we got? About 1.8 kilometer separation. I'm only going by half-second intervals. Come on. All right, 600 meters separation. I think that's good enough. Let's just get to it. Yep. put this on here. I think I'm not going to use KOS for any of this stuff. I think I'm just going to do it. Going to be prograde, and let's just nerf the thrust on this just a little bit because it's a very short burn. That's pretty good. And we'll put this on Rendezvous. We'll just do it from here. Okay, so it's a little closer. And it's the burn time's 6 seconds, but I'll start the burn 6 seconds before it says I should, and then we'll just go to half throttle. I think it's always a good way to handle these shorter burns. Okay, and now I can take a look at my Rendezvous stats. And we can probably use a little RCS to tweak this. No, I overcooked it. Now I can see that. Okay, 700 meters. There we are. It's pretty good. Okay, RCS off. We'll just, oh wait, Jeb has a go lock to normal vector. I don't need to use KOS to do that anymore. There we go. Okay, we got the Rendezvous coming up in 6 minutes. You know, one thing I forgot to do is you get into these things and show the actuation toggles. If you turn off the yaw, pitch, and roll, that means that when you just reorient the vessel, it won't be using the RCS even if you have RCS on. I think that's a good tip for saving monopropellant. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, if you don't do it in the VAB, the symmetry comes off. Roll. And then that way RCS is only used for lateral translations. There's 6 of them up here. Show RCS, take the yaw, pitch, and roll off. I should have done this in the VAB. I just forgot. Yaw, pitch, and roll. Yaw, pitch, and roll. Yaw, pitch, and roll. I think I got one more after this one. Yaw, pitch, and roll. All right. Okay, what are we at? 15 minutes from the station. Let's go. I go until I'm about maybe 2 minutes or so away. Turn this to target. Swing that around to retrograde, and we should be. There's the station. Oh, that's our frickin' solar panels. I was just about to say, I wonder if I can collect them, but I don't think it's worth my time. Okay, I can see I need to bring this way. That's bringing down our closest approach distance. And always when you're doing this, you want to watch your time to your closest approach and make sure that that doesn't become unmanageable. That suddenly you find yourself blowing past your station. I think I need to blow it a little closer this way. Yeah. And separation's now down, oh, about 170 meters. I think I can probably get a little closer. Yep, for sure. Oh, I know why there's a bit of a stutter happening is because we're coming within the render distance of the station. That's why. All right, we're closest approach is 50 meters. I think that's good. We're going to select our docking port here. We're going to control it from here. You can see our busted solar panels blowing away down there. I'm probably going to get in and delete those. I don't want to go recover them. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should send these guys out and go to recover them. And we still got 1,710 meters per second left in the vehicle. These guys can do a lot for us. Get in here a little closer. Okay, we're only 30 seconds away to really start slowing down, shouldn't I? Because the moment you can't push up this time to closest approach is the moment you're probably going to go blowing right by it. Or worse yet, run into it. I think I got a lot of ignitions on that Terrier, right? Yeah, 34 ignitions. I must have upgraded it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeepers, creepers. See what I mean? Sitting there looking at the Terrier, not paying any attention to what the heck I'm doing. Okay, let's... That could have gone really badly. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Now, where is... Here, let's spin around retrograde one more time. I'm going a little quick. Ah. What happens when I talk and do this at the same time? Okay. I'm happy with that. All right, let's aim our camera here at the station. So that's our docking port we want. Set that. Reset the camera. Spin this around. Okay, hang on a second. I thought I had... Okay, let's slow down again. I thought I had a little control from here. Okay, well, I might have to do this the kind of old school way. I thought I had a little mod for lining up the docking ports, but I do not see it. Interesting. Yeah, I can see I'm not coming at it. Come a little bit more this way. Camera here at the front. Oh, where's the aim camera button and all this? There it is. Yeah, I have a docking alignment indicator mod. At least I thought I did. And it seems to have vamoosified on me. Am I lined up all right enough? I think so. Come on. There you go. There you go. I'll have to find out what happened to my docking alignment indicator, but either way, these guys are aboard. And, oh, if we take a look at our contracts, I didn't even think to look at them. I should have had these open all the time. Let's go to our space station. Our first docking is complete. That is good. We have our launch Kerbin station. This supports 4 Kerbals. I don't know what you're talking about, but there are 2 spots there and 2 spots here. I can put 4 Kerbals up here. Why is that still red? And then I gotta wait for 2 days. I'm perfectly fine waiting for 2 days, but as far as I'm concerned, unless somebody can point out it's not recognizing something, unless somebody can point out why this isn't 4 Kerbals here, I don't know. Well, whatever. Our engineers aboard. Maybe we'll bring up that hitchhiker can sooner than I think I'm going to. And then our have a Kerbal up for 30 days. That requires me to be up here for 30 days. I'm hearing, let's rename the station. I agree completely. So we'll open up these little doors here. There is a probe body down there. There it is. rename the station. This is the WK Memorial Space Station. That's it, and it's a station. The WKMSS. So we are now aboard the WKMSS. Everything I think is good. I think what I need to do is I do need to... Let's just check to make sure. According to our stats here, they have 179 days of food, 52 days of water. That's less than I would have thought. And 403 days and 5 hours worth of oxygen. I'm not sure why they don't have as much water as it was showing me in the VAB, but you know what? That's going to have to be a problem. It's not far to bring up supplies up here. So, yeah, I'll try and figure out why the 4 Kerbal requirement didn't come in. But, you know, for now, I think we're going to call this stream done. We got our Kerbals up here in space.